There is one a new proximity to the sky, a first betrothal of the earth to heaven, a deep concordat between truth and life, a camp of God is pitched in human time. Well, actually, if you see, he is talking of the slow process of evolving time. What more? Slow process of evolving time. And then ultimately, where are you led? That the temple is shaped for God to come and stay here. You have built the capital for Jupiter to come and live here. A new proximity is one. So if you see now, really speaking, this is a very swift kind of a description. In the context of slow process of evolving time, to come to this point is a very swift transition. Very swift transition. Possibly, Shivandu, the poet, might have expanded on all the details from the transition from what more to the first betrothal. You see, if you see within 2-3 sentences is moving rapidly. But had he had enough time, more time, maybe he would have perhaps expanded that thing in greater detail, how the transition is really going to take place, you see. It's possible. But by itself, this is of course complete. The suggestive hints are already there in that case. A camp of God is pitched in human time. Yes.
Our life is entrenched
Between two rivers of life.
Yes. What are these two rivers of life? Our life between two rivers of life.
Two rivers, you see, actually, he says rivers of light. I have not seen them. But see, there is a description in the Vedas.
Two oceans.
Two oceans.
Yes.
The upper ocean and the lower ocean. But that is Praketam, that is luminous ocean. And the one which is down below is Salilam, dark ocean of inconscience. But behind, below the dark ocean, what is there you have?
Yes.
Again, the same little supreme. He is there, he is bearing that entire dark ocean, but below that, who is there? Another ocean, another river which is flowing there. So that is what I was talking of, Tigris and Euphrates in the simile, see, in a certain sense. They are side by side, but here they are in the hierarchical. The superconscient and down below the inconscious. There has to be there, the foundation. Actually, that is what Savitri had discovered. Later on, you see, Savitri has entered through the door of death into the transcendent. Down below, she fights with Yama, with death, down below, in the inconscience, down below, night. And she, through that door, enters the supernal world, the superconscious world. Normally, in all the cases, the entry to the superconscious world is above, climbing up. Nobody has gone to the superconscious through the door of death. Through the door of death. This is the uniqueness of Savitri. What people call Suryasya Dwara, the doors of the sun. By crossing the doors of the sun, supramental light, supramental doors, you enter into the transcendent. Suryasya Dwara. What Savitri has done is Mrityusya Dwara, the door of death. It is through that she is entering into the transcendent. Because it's there below that, everywhere. I mean, that's the only way I could perhaps speak of that thing. But if there is another insight, that will be wonderful. At least provisionally we'll understand that way at this point. Yes.
Also, in the Mahasakti, there Shobhita is mentioning she has to pass through the portals of birth, that is death.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, that is a different thing. No. She has condescended to pass the doors of the birth, that is a death. No, no, that is a different thing. No. Condescended to pass the doors of the birth, that is a death. She has taken the mortal birth to, yeah. Yeah. She has agreed. Without that, there is no solution for this problem here. She must come here in the mortal form. Yes. Yeah. Pass through the portals of the birth, that is a death. Yes, it is a death. Mrityu. Yeah.
Once she gets born this way, she has to die.
So, this is what we have here.
Just another question.
Yes, surely.
Last time we mentioned Martanda,
Yes.
and you mentioned the etymology of Martanda.
And?
What was the meaning of Martanda etymologically?
Well, I put it as Martya under.
Martya?
Under is egg. Mortal.
Yes.
Huh.
I forgot.
As mortal egg. Well, it's true. See, in different places it is the same image but differently put. You call it Martanda, you call in the story of Satyavan and Savitri, Satyavan, who is now there in the grip of death down below, Satyavan. You call in the story of Puranas, inconscient Vishnu, Vishnu who is sleeping in the darkness of night on his thousand-hooded serpent. All the energies are gathered up and is lying on that serpent, Vishnu. He is, they are basically, in my opinion, the same thing, same image. Call him Martanda, Vedic rishis will call him Martanda. The Puranic people call him inconscient Vishnu, Shesha. Shesha means who is exhausted, who has nothing now left of him. He is superconscient, but when he is here, he has nothing of him now. He is void, Shesha, finished all, Shunya, zero. He is lying there on his thousand-hooded serpent, so that all the things can happen. Unless that is there, things cannot happen. Evolution cannot take place. So, in the story of Satyavan and Savitri, it is Satyavan who is the what people call the permanent avatar in the inconscient. She calls it permanent avatar. You see.
You said he is the Martanda.
No, no, but these three are in a way equivalent. You know what I'm saying? In the Vedic description, he is Martanda. Aditi had 8 sons, and 7 she took back to heaven, and 8 she has left him below. That is Martanda. For what purpose? For the evolution to take place. Why she had taken the 7? Because it is they who will create the centers of activities. 7 sons, what we saw last time. So Aditi had a purpose also in having 8 sons and leaving 1 son behind. 8 sons building up the entire hierarchy or the centers of activity, of action, supramental sons. So I will say in the intrinsic nature of things, all these representations are the same. The story of the legend of Savitri, describes in a certain manner those things. Satyavan has taken the birth in the inconscience and he has to be pulled up, he has to be raised up through the process of evolution by the action of Savitri, you see. In the Purana, we have no knowledge how this Vishnu is going to wake up. He is a Sheshanag, he is sitting on the, he is sleeping on the serpent. But how is he going to wake up? That nobody knows. That is not described in the Purana, you see. But we have in the story of Savitri those details. Actually, The Puranas, Shesha means who is left out, nothing is remaining out. Shesha means nothing, Shunya, zero, exhausted completely, emptied out. That is what he is. The divine, whatever he is there, has emptied out himself fully and is there at the void, Shunya, zero. Now, on one particular occasion, Narad, he used to travel in all the worlds. So he goes to meet his inconscient Vishnu, to see what Vishnu is doing there. My Vishnu, what is he doing there? He has seen Vishnu in all the places, but what my Vishnu is doing there in conscient world, he goes there. And he sees that he is having a large number of devotees there at the inconscient. The sons of Diti, the sons of the Aditi who is unbroken, Diti who is split, divided, Diti. The sons of Diti, they are worshipping him, offering him prayer, praising him, and all the inconscient energies which are there present, they are praising him all the time. So this is what Narad reports, that look, Vishnu is very happy there. There are a lot of devotees to him, and they give him arti and prasad, and all those things are happening.